This is my last video from Syria. I have been traveling through the country for the past 10 days, and this final journey brought me to the coast. From Latakia, down to Tartus, out to the island of Arwad, and then inland to a small village where I was invited to a family home. In truth, I was never drawn here by politics. I was more fascinated by the people, the culture, and what everyday life looks like in a country this ancient. I arrived in Latakia by the sea, somewhere I could swim, wear summer clothes, which felt ordinary and at the same time completely unexpected. I came to coastal Syria without really knowing what to expect. What I found was a rhythm of life that felt calmer, more open, and strangely familiar. And if this journey has shown me anything, it's the quiet endurance of the people who live here. Good morning from Latakia, the coastal region in Syria. Who would have thought that you can do a beach holiday in Syria? But we're so close to Cyprus. I was told by my host, Bilal, that he used to take an overnight ferry all the way to Cyprus from here. Over here you have got the swimming pool, you have got private beach access. The sound of the beach is absolutely calming. I didn't expect to be wearing swimwear in Syria, let alone swimming in the Mediterranean. The sound of the waves was calming, and after days of intense travel, it gave me a moment to breathe. We later left the resort and headed to Ugarit, an ancient site just outside Latakia. By then, the exhaustion had caught up with me. So instead of joining the tour, I stayed behind and rested. And in doing so, I ended up having some of the most meaningful conversations of the day with the women who work here. They were so smart, thoughtful, curious, and generous with their time. The group and I are currently visiting this ancient site in Latakia, but what has been so lovely is meeting the ladies here.
My name is Ahlam.
Ahlam.
My name is
Nadine, and you've been working for 25 years.
Yes, I am working in this Ugarit.
Wow.
Ugarit, part of my heart. If I know coming to my work every day, as my heart stopped, and I love you very much.
So sweet.
And I love my friend Nadine because as sister, because I don't have sister.
You don't have sister.
I have 4 brothers.
And you.
I love very much.
So Nadine has been working here for 11 years?
11
years, and you studied archaeology in Damascus. So Nadine is not only a very attractive lady, but she also makes dress, wedding dress. Look at that, that's some of her work. Wow, that is impressive. So you also made dress like this. Wow. Wow.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Wow, very wonderful. Oh, you made this as well? You made it?
Yes. Yes.
No, wow.
Yes, he make a dress.
She is a tailor.
A tailor?
Yes. هلا عرفنا انه خياطة اسمه خياطة تايلر.
You said your dream is to travel the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my brother.
Your brother needs you.
Some person
Yeah.
asked me to travel to France to married.
Oh.
After my mother
Died.
to Russia.
To Russia.
If you have long time, I take you to my house to eat rumman.
Yeah. What's that?
No,
Roman. Oh, pomegranate. Ah. Oh, is it from your house, Nadine?
Yes.
So that's how you open a pomegranate. The way that they open the pomegranate is that it's as if it, yes, yeah, it creates this flower-esque kind of look. Oh, so pretty.
You can eat everything. حلو, sweet.
Very sweet, yeah.
You are
Good memory.
You are in Ugarit as your country. I take you, Adriana. I love you very much. Don't cry. I love you.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
And thank you for souvenir. I remember with something without anything. People Syrian love another, every word another.
Yeah.
From don't say from France,
Yeah.
from German, from Spain, from
Doesn't
Italiano.
matter.
No. We in Syria, we love every person another country. Bye.
شكرا.
If
أهلا
you visit
وسهلا.
Ugarit, another,
Thank you.
Adriana, you are coming to my house. You are sister,
Nadia.
not visitor.
Yeah. Bye, Salam. Bye. Bye. Bye, Noor. Noor, bye. So Jacob, one of our friends here in the group tour, actually used to come to Latakia quite often and buy this specific sweet from this town. And he is planning to buy lots of them as a gift. I'm quite surprised how Latakia feels so much more modern in terms of how the woman feels very laid back. So as you walk along, there are even Gucci rest and cafe. Look at that. Is the actual Gucci is the question. Latakia seems to be a very popular destination for locals, for the beach destination. It looks like we are walking at an upscale area of the city because look at this gorgeous gallery. Wow. For some reason, this reminds me of Istanbul. There's an Italian corner and cafe, and this section just really feels serene with lots of greens in it. So this looks to be the place, Al Bahr. Ooh. Ah, shukran. So you've got this massive chunk of pistachio and very sweet. You have this option of bigger box, and also there's a smaller one this size, which I think something that is perfect for my size. So they cut it on the spot, right? And you've got this really gorgeous shape. So I've got myself a small box of these for my family from Al Bahr confectionery. So I paid $20 for this particularly, and I suppose I wasn't expecting how much it was, but it's a souvenir for people back home. Thankfully, I'm actually flying to London in a few days, so I'll be able to carry that. Ooh, what's this? Look at this local cafe. Al Kamlia. Wow, look at that. Fancy. Look at this gorgeous interior design. We've got a bit of TV, playing football, and we've got some gorgeous decoration, small chandelier with this big chair that makes me feel like a princess already. So we've got cappuccino served for us. This reminds us of like some sort of English pub because of the like certain aspect of it, but it's a cool open brick interior design. And yeah, who would have thought that we would be able to get cappuccino here, because I think it's just been something that I didn't expect. What a lovely experience was that. Just a bit of something different, a bit more contemporary. I feel a sense of youth being in just that cafe with lots of locals and friends having shisha together. So we are making a quick stop in town actually to see this Triumph of the Ark. I think that's what I was told, and we have been having a bit of interactions with some of the local volunteers, which looks to be the young students here. You are the volunteer from Latakia University?
Yes.
How long have you been doing this? How many? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
So you started this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, look at this.
أثر.
Athar. Okay. Athar is. Look, I think everyone is very excited to sort of showcase what the young generations are doing.
اسم البير شوي.
Oh, Athar. Oh, the team. Look at that. So that's his name, Athar. That's from Denmark.
Beautiful girls.
Ah, very good. Teresa, that's
Very-
from.
Very, 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 very beautiful.
Oh, he's got very, 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 and for me, very, very, very. Only 3 very. So kind.
Syrian.
Serious. Oh no! No, you're very, 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 very
But
beautiful.
boy,
But boy, no.
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 يلا اتفضل عم اتفضل.
Well, good morning. I am just so nervous. Sorry, I'm not very good with seasickness. So we just left Tartus to go to the nearest island, the only island in Syria, to be honest with you, and it's called Arwat. So we are sitting outside and to get fresh air, get a perspective as to what we are looking at. Look, we're not the only one that are coming to visit. It looks like it is a common daily transport multiple times per day, because you've got so many different small boats that people get onto over here as well. Arwat is Syria's only inhabited island, sitting just 3 kilometers off the coast from Tartus, the country's second largest port. Being here on the Mediterranean, it's easy to forget how close the mainland really is. This island has always been shaped by the sea. Known in ancient times as Aradus, it was once a powerful maritime city. Trading, shipbuilding, and navigating these waters long before modern borders existed. Today, life here is much quieter. The island is small, yet between 5,000 to 10,000 people live here by relying on fishing, boat building, and tourism as their primary source of income. As we walk through the island, we then manage to visit the Arwat fortress. The citadel sits at the heart of the island, massive stone walls built and rebuilt over centuries. It was strengthened during the Crusader period, later taken by the Mamluks, and its stones still carry traces of conflict, control, and survival. Yet today, Arwat feels peaceful, a place where daily life continues quietly against the backdrop of a long maritime past.
So we've been exploring this island and we just passed by a school, and how students got really excited because we were told that there was no teacher, and the kids are really fascinated by the two Scandinavians, obviously. As you can see, they're just being followed. So funny. I find that when you pass by children and encounter children, they're all the same all around the world. There's a sense of curiosity and there's a sense of no barrier in trying to understand. I'm good, thank you. I'm trying to understand where we're from, what we do, what do we like. The girls are in the classroom just now and waving, saying goodbye and saying I love you from the very top of the windows. So that was quite funny just to witness. Shukran. So we've been seeing so many free-range chicken, right? These are massive, man. Look at that. Depending what they eat, they grow so big.
After leaving Arwat, we drove inland away from the Mediterranean and into the hills. That journey brought us to Crac des Chevaliers. Its name is French, dating back to the Crusader period. It roughly means the fortress of the knights, and standing here, the scale of it immediately makes sense.
So we are visiting a castle and have taken a bit of a drive to get to this magnificent Crusader castle, which sits at the very top of a gorgeous hill. I was quite taken aback by the size of this, if you can see behind me. And we have got some corn grilling over here. Salam.
In 2006, it was listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but its story didn't end in the medieval period. During the war, parts of the castle were damaged by fighting and shelling, leaving visible scars across sections of the structure. It's strange to stand inside a fortress built for medieval wars and realize it has survived modern conflict too.
So I was told that this castle was occupied by ISIS during the war, and in fact actually has just been restored with the help of financial support from Hungary throughout 2021 to 2023. Given the fact that this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, they were able to negotiate with the ISIS to leave this, and thankfully it's been restored quite recently and successfully. Well, Hungarian, well done, eh?
We have Syro-Hungarian mission working here since the beginning of 2017. And they could arrange some budget in 2020.
Yeah.
And also now this was very dangerous. This tower, because maybe now you will not recognize, but if you see the photos before and after, this was disaster.
Heavily bombed, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So behind me is the Princess Tower. It is so beautiful. It's named as the Princess Tower. Man, history is fascinating, but there's too many years and names and numbers that it's really hard to fathom it, everything all at once. Finally, after asking hundreds of locals, we have made it to village of Bait. It's been so funny because our guide Bilal is refusing to ever use a map, so we just kept on asking different locals, and it's a great way to connect to obviously different people throughout your journey. But at one point we are all like, can't we just use the map? But no, he kept saying no. But yeah, we made it! How quaint to have this seating underneath this tree. So I think we are entering a local's house. Oh, we have got food already prepared on this table and it smells amazing already. This is just a family house. So amazing. You can also get to this patio with amazing views behind me. Oh, I love me some village stay. So your name is Mariam?
Miriam.
Miriam, this
Hi.
is your family's house? This is your family?
My aunt.
Your auntie?
Yeah.
You live here as well?
No, my house is in the middle of the village.
Oh, wow. You're so lucky to have a family that cooks really well.
Yeah.
So if you've been watching videos on this channel, you know that I love a village stay, family stay. And we have been so privileged to be able to have home cooked meal. Oh gosh! And we've been so hungry today because we've had lots of stops exploring the castle and everything, and the ability to get an organized food cooked by the family has been so special. So we've got a delicious
Sauce,
homemade
pomegranate sauce for
yogurt.
the fatouche. You want?
Oh, that's so nice. I've got fatouche, which is really a staple in the Arabic cuisine, I think, the type of salad that I've got. And I put pomegranate sauce. So fatouche is basically a mix of tomato, we've got cucumber and several others, but the special bit is actually this crunchy fried dough. Can I have the chili?
Okay.
Thank you.
It's mine, but it's
It's yours. Sorry, I didn't know you like spicy.
I'm joking.
Look at the size of this. What do you call that in local?
Mansaf.
Mansaf. Mansaf. So we've got rice and chicken baked, I think, and topped with some nuts. It looks almonds. Yes. I'm so excited. Oh, that's so good. So we're currently sitting underneath this gorgeous tree and are currently enjoying tea with some pudding, cake, slice of cake made by Miriam's auntie. It's so cozy. It's absolutely the perfect weather with a lot of breeze, lots of good meal, and I'm just so ready to nap.
مظبوط مثل ما تقولي انه شيء ما بنعتاده بحبوا يجربوا كل شيء ما بنجرب.
So as part of cultural experience in the Arabic world, sisha is probably one of the things I've been thinking about trying. I've tried this before, I think back in Iran, but that was years ago. Miriam has prepared it for us. I thought, why not give it a try? So you just inhale it? That's all.
اول مره ولا سحبت بقوه لانه اول
So I've got Teres with me, and I'm thinking of walking around because I think the family has got such a massive piece of land, probably co-joined with other neighbors, because you've got this different types of trees. For example, this probably is an orange. We've got citrus as well, some lemon, but majority of the family here, I think, have got olive trees. But if you've never seen any olive trees, they call that zaitun here in this part of the world. It has got this really thin leaves but very sturdy roots, as you can see that. It's very peaceful. It's very peaceful being in this village. I think they are going to take us to the guest house we are staying at tonight, but it is in fact a winery owned by a family, so it's a family business. Upon my observation, I think the village is a Christian village, meaning that the majority of population here practice Christianity. Which has been really interesting because this feels a bit like miles away from any conflict or war. And some parts of it actually reminds me of Albania, Serbia. Yeah, mostly Albania because it feels very Mediterranean. Is that your grandma?
Yeah.
Ah. Adriana. Ahlan wa sahlan.
أهلا فيك يا أهلا.
What's your grandma's name?
سميحة.
Samiha.
إيه.
Samiha, Teres, Adriana.
إيه، أهلا فيك. أهلا.
Oh, how very
Allah,
nice.
ya
Oh, you're friends.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
Ryan, is that your name? Rian?
Rayan.
Rian.
Yeah.
Rian. Oh, do you go to the same school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh. Ooh. So this is the same stretch of garden which then connects to where we came from. Rian, how old are you? So Theras is 15? Oh, 12. 12. Theras is 12. And Rian is 12? Are you 12? 13.
Yeah.
They're very shy, so funny. Oh, you've got another friend. Hello, Ivan. Nice meeting you. Oh, look at them. They're all the same. Ivan,
Yes.
how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10. Oh, that's amazing. So, does Ivan go to the same? Oh, you are the old brother. You are the younger brother. Oh. Oh, it's been so nice to just be surrounded by these kids. We've decided to just take a walk. It's so lovely. Like the neighbors have been so friendly, and I think supposedly there's not been much happening in the village. Marhaba, marhaba. In the village. It's been some of my highlights, to be honest with you. And some of these houses, right? Massive. Like mansion kind of massive. So we've come to Jarjur Winery, which is not very far from Vera's house. Gosh, would you expect to find a winery? Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just... Thank you. So Jarjur Winery over here, as you can see, and it's absolutely breathtaking. How quaint. It's so peaceful. Would you expect to find a winery in Syria? That's pretty much about today's episode, and I hope that you enjoy learning about Syria through my lens and through the experiences, interactions, communications, food, roads, houses, villages, castles, island, all the things that we've experienced on this video. And I've learned so much, you know, the diversity that this nation has, the friendly people, the warmth, you know, the resilience, you know, of course it's not without its flaws, but I am so excited because I'm hoping to have a group tour to Syria. So if you're interested in joining my group tour, traveling with me to Syria next year 2026, please make sure to click the link at the very top of my description box. And if you wish to support me and my work, because work like this takes so many hours, potential risk and everything there in between, to show you the best side of the world, because after all we're all just human. Make sure to also scan the QR code here. I think I've got some people wanting to say goodbye. Teres, do you want to say goodbye? So see you again on the next video. Teres is saying bye. Ciao.